day 218. It's been 7 months now since I arrived on island, and I realized sometime over the past month I've really become to feel at home here. And I don't think it's any particular event or moment, but something that's just built up gradually. I'd heard somewhere that it takes about 6 months to get acclimated to a new place, get over any sort of culture shock or anything, and that certainly seems to be the case. But I also feel that time's passing by more and more quickly, and I feel some pressure to make each day count and get a little more momentum going back on the cabin building. This past week has been more working on other people's cabins, and as I discovered before, it's way more fun to work on other people's structures. It seems just like a few weeks ago that I was out with Andrew Merrill's place off East Beach there. This time he gathered together a convoy of 4 trucks, 4 couples, 2 quads, 2 babies and a dog to get a stove and a 6x5 window out over about 20 kilometers worth of beach, brush and driftwood to where his place is. I'd used to complain about having to lug my stuff up 50 feet of path to my building site, but I have nothing on him. We ended up carrying that window across a field of driftwood. Also did some time on Toby's cabin as part of that work trade we'd arranged. And I think I'm getting the better part of the deal. I always seem to learn something from him. But it was also a week of working on other people's game. I paid a couple social visits, which both ended up in rolling up the sleeves and helping carve up some meat for the freezer, whether it was island deer or moose from off island. As I'd mentioned before, the deer seem to get more and more scarce as time wears on. So if I want to get enough deer for the freezer this winter, I'd better get on that as well as the firewood. My woodshed's only half full. My cabin's going to be completely cold unless I can find some good dry wood. Faller had come to visit the cabin and had flagged all the dead standing trees. And I actually hadn't noticed this 40-footer, which is disturbingly close to the cabin. And yeah, it would be nice to do something about it before it goes down in a big wind. Unfortunately, spruce makes really crappy firewood, so that's not the solution to my firewood problem. Oh, I also have to think of a Halloween costume. Halloween's coming up at the end of this week, and it's one of the bigger parties around here. But yeah, have a great week, and I will talk to you next Tuesday. Thanks.